The Virginia and Truckee Railroad, which once ran in Nevada between Virginia City, Carson City, and Reno, is undoubtedly the West's most famous short-line railroad. Construction began in 1869 and was completed by 1872, linking the silver mines of Nevada's Comstock Lode with the stamp mills of the Carson Valley and the newly completed Central Pacific Railroad at Reno. As we roll along, our conductor tells us more about the line's history.
The railroad remained in activity through Virginia City until 1938, and the main line between Carson and Reno remained active until its final abandonment on Memorial Day of 1950.
Since 1976, a lot of work has gone into rebuilding the mile and three-quarters portion of the line between Virginia City and Gold Hill. The tunnels were especially troublesome, and a new grade had to be built around one of them after efforts to reopen it were unsuccessful. Another obstacle to be overcome was the crossing of the highway leading into Virginia City. With a modern grade crossing completed in 1991, trains now run all the way to the historic and picturesque Gold Hill Depot. Inside the Gold Hill Depot, early photographs show what it was like in the ticket office many years ago, and the scene remains much the same today. Also of interest are a telegraph key, railroad lanterns, and train order forms, ledger books, even a diorama of one of the tall wooden trestles once used by the railroad near Gold Hill. Before leaving Gold Hill, our engine runs around the train and couples on to the other end for the return trip to Virginia City.
All aboard!
As we pass by the Gold Hill Depot and start the climb uphill, we again cross over the highway leading to Virginia City.
The Virginia and Truckee Railroad was one of the steepest railroads operated by rod-type locomotives in the world. We have an average grade of around 3.2, with grades as steep as 5%, 4.6, and coming out of Gold Hill Depot, it's 3.6% on a 19-degree curve, making it one of the most difficult to operate without slipping the wheels.
Locomotive number 8 was built in 1907 by the Baldwin Locomotive Works. She served for many years on the Hobart Southern Logging Railroad, located northwest of Virginia City in the Sierra Nevada mountains, before coming to work for the Virginia and Truckee. Of course, steam locomotives require a lot of work in order to keep them running. Owner Bob Gray fills us in on this aspect of the railroading business.
We had some new tires in the locomotive this year, and we decided we got all jacked up and found all the 75 years of wear underneath there. We decided to rebuild the whole thing. We rebuilt everything from the frame, the boiler down, and the frame out. So it's probably one of the biggest jobs a tourist railroad's ever undertaken. We managed to do the whole thing in our own shop, and we had to farm a few things out, like the tires themselves, and that way. Everything else we did ourselves.
This is one of the older bearings that we replaced with a new one. It was worn too much, and so we had all of them replaced.
All along the line, evidence of the area's mining history can be seen in the form of old mine shafts, tailings piles, and abandoned machinery. The view from the train is an intriguing one that's filled with discovery. On the train's return to Virginia City, visitors are also free to walk about the streets of this well-preserved mining town and visit the many shops, eating houses, and museums. This is a trip your whole family will enjoy.